Hi, in the last video we looked at how to spawn from pawns. In this video we're going to look at how you spawn when you have a base or bases on the board. Let's go. Once you have a base on the board, you can only spawn from your base. If you have more than one base, you can spawn from any of them. The simplest way to spawn from your base works exactly the same as spawning from your pawns. You spawn on the same space as the base, or on any of the spaces next to the base. You can also Conga spawn. This means spawning along a continuous line of pawns connected to the base, like this. On the next turn, you can Conga spawn again, like this. You can continue doing this until you run out of pawns. The third way that you can spawn from your base is by rail spawning. Rail spawning resembles rail moves, which we looked at in this video here. But don't be confused, they're not the same thing. You can only rail spawn from a base that's on a rail line, so you can't rail spawn from this one. You can, however, rail spawn from any base that's on a rail line, even if it's a rural hex. So you can rail spawn from this one, which is on a city, this one, which is on a station, and this one, which is on a rural rail line. You can rail spawn from this base to here, here, or here. If you already have a pawn on the next station along the line, you can spawn to the station beyond that, like this. Then you can do it again, like this, and again, like this, and so on, until you run out of pawns, or an opposing piece gets in your way. Here, red can't rail spawn from this base at all, because of the blue base blocking the line here, and the blue pawn blocking the line here. If that blue pawn was on a station, like this, red could rail spawn onto that station, but no further. In this example, green has a long line of pawns on stations, but there's a gap in the line here, and there's a yellow pawn on that station. So green can rail spawn as far as that station, but can't rail spawn any further without killing the yellow pawn. If green does that as the second action of their turn, their third action can be to rail spawn all the way up here. Okay, there's a couple more things you need to know about rail spawning. As we saw in the last video, red and green can never spawn on Shrewsbury. So, if red or green wants to rail spawn from here to here, or from here to here, or from here to here, they simply bypass the station as if Shrewsbury had never existed. Finally, remember that you cannot mix rail spawning and Conga spawning. So, you cannot do this, or this. And there you go. You now know all about how to spawn from a base in the game of 63. We've not looked in this video at killing bases. That's in this video here. And we've also not looked at the unique role of Shrewsbury in the game of 63. That's in this video here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.